Good morning, everybody, and how do you do? I'm scrolling through the bush here. Let me see how much I can scroll this ship. Are you seeing the ship? Way out in the ocean? Yeah, that's it. Big ship sailing on the ocean. We don't need no commotion. That's it. And it's way out in the ocean. So how you doing this morning, everybody? It's your girl Auntie Pauline with your online inspiration. Just showing you a view. Just a little sightseeing. Don't know how well you can see through these trees, but that's the Caribbean Sea, Jamaica land we love. You know, I heard a little story just 2 days ago. As a matter of fact, it was 3 days ago. It was Saturday. I was at church and I heard a little story. And you know, it sounds so, it's a short story, but it sounds so interesting. And I got morals from that story. So I'm going to share it with you. See how best I can remember it and share it with you. So I do hope and trust that you can get some moral out of it. And one of the morals that I get out of it too, don't be quick to judge others. Don't be too quick to judge others. And the next one is you must be patient. You must have patience, exercise patience, right? Humble yourself, exercise patience, my dear. So the story is like this. A man was traveling, so he has to go to the airport to take a plane. While on his way to the airport, he stopped at a donut shop and he got some donuts. He loves donuts. So while he was at the shop, he realized that the cost, maybe they were on special, the cost of 3 donuts that he used to pay for 3 donuts, it's now going for 5 donuts. So he said, why not get those 5? So he got 5 donuts and he head off to the airport. While he was at the airport, he took a seat at a table because his flight wasn't ready as yet. And he put his donuts down on the table, he put his jacket down, his coat, and he put his bag down beside him on the floor. And he took out, quickly grabbed a newspaper and he started reading. But at the other end of the table was another man, an elderly man. He was sitting there. In a short while, he heard a crumbling sound, you know. He realized that the man was in the bag of donuts. And he was looking over his newspaper in astonishment. And he was saying to himself, why is this man has his hand in my donut? Why is he taking out my donut? But he did not say anything. He just said to himself, and he go back reading. He realized the man ate the donut. So when the man took out one, he himself pushed his hand in the bag and he took out one of the donuts. And the man stared at him and he stared at the man. And he continued reading and he ate. After the donut was finished, to his surprise again, the man dipped his hand in the bag again and he took out another donut. He was saying to himself, but this man bright though, you know. So what he did was dipped his hand in the bag too and he took out another donut. So out of the 5, 1 left. He had 2, the man and the other man ate 2. But he was still wondering, why did the man took his things without asking, you know? When he heard the call on the intercom that the flight was ready, it was the other man's flight. So the old man, he got up, took his things, and while he attempted to go, he stopped, took out the last donut out of the bag, And the man reading the newspaper looked in curiosity, and it was like, one is left and he is still going at it. So the elderly man, he broke the donut in half, handed piece to the other man, and he took piece, and off he went. And the man took the donut and he held it in his hand as if he was in Wonderland. And he looked at the man, gazed at the man going through the crowd to take his flight. The man didn't even look back. He ate the donut hesitantly, but he was still wondering, who is this man, and why did he eat half of my donut? So it was time for him to go now. So his call was made over the intercom, and he hurriedly grabbed his bag, grabbed his jacket, and to his surprise, under his jacket was his bag of donuts. Can you believe? So all along he was like eating the man's donut and didn't even realize. So what if he had attacked the man? What if he was that aggressor or aggressive person and attacked the man for eating his donut? And you see how humble that man was, the other man was. Even the last of the donut, the man broke it in two and gave him half. Not knowing what he was thinking, but he knew, the elderly man knew that the donut belongs to him. So maybe he was wondering if that man is hungry, and that's why he was partaking of his donut. So it pays to be humble, my friends. It pays to be humble, because if he was an aggressor, no mind, and he wasn't careful, he would have killed that man for his own thing. So let's put it in the chat what other lessons or moral you get from this story. So put it in the chat, and remember to like my video, share my video, and comment, right? Leave a comment. You can find me on YouTube, Auntie Pauline, and also on TikTok, Auntie Pauline. So just follow me on TikTok and subscribe to me on YouTube. Alright? So have yourself a wonderful day. And Auntie Pauline is saying, as usual, if you can't be good, be careful. Art of love. Checking out.